is give your best at that moment. Like, they can tell you lost, but if you gave your 100% and you did better than you always did, nobody can tell you lost. So I agree with you 200%.
Thank you.
And I agree with you also highly on what you said. There was some really good
Me
things
too.
that you touched on. As far as the question in general, like, we all know what an air flare is, but we all know that you can make an air flare super creative. And there have been people that have done inverted, really twisted, abstract styles of doing an air flare. So it's up to the judge's knowledge of where the air flare is in his vocabulary. If I just seen one air flare and I never saw transitions before and I'm judging, I'm not going to know how to judge it. You know what I'm saying? I personally never did an air flare. So my job is a little bit harder to research and ask questions to people because, you know, it does, you know, I'm not as good as a judge because I'm not I have weaknesses as a judge. You know, I've never done some of the moves that people do now. I'm a traditional b-boy. I come from many years back. So, but I also try to look and try to talk to people and hear what people, I try to listen. So, I mean, I can be criticized for that, definitely, on power. People think kenswift is looking at footwork. No, I'm not. I know what footwork is, but you know what? You better do some serious fucking footwork in 2012 to impress me, because I know what footwork is. So it's like I can value an air flare and footwork equally. You better push your air flare this way. You better push your footwork this way. That's how it lands for me personally, because you know, I've seen dudes do air flares that I'm like, oh shit, did this motherfucker just do that? Seriously, and that's why I like judging, actually, to see that moment where someone just goes crazy. And I've seen people just flip footwork at the right time. You know, a power move at the right time can destroy any footwork combo, and a good footwork combo at the right time can destroy any power combo, if it's done the right way. So, basically, this is my perspective on what you said, and I agree with you 200%. It is a lot to look at, and it's like, people expect so much from a judge. A judge is a human being just like you. We're the same people. We bleed. I cut you, you cut me. We're going to do this. We're going to bleed the same way. You know, we're not perfect. I have made mistakes in judging. I know it, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I take the road less traveled. If you ever have been a judge, trust me when I tell you it's not easy, and you're going to make a lot of enemies.